as your heart begins to slow down. Do not be afraid. You are at rest. You fall deeper and deeper. Your soul begins to separate from your body. You begin to feel the warmth of fire. This is the arrival to your final destination. Welcome to eternal damnation. You are now entering hell.
Sup, fuckers? Yeah, sup, fuckers? Hi. Yeah, we got a full house tonight. It's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night. Before anything else, let's start. I'm curious. I want to ask our producer something. Why is this the contractual obligation episode?
Well, I didn't really want to do the show. I don't really have anything to talk about. But it's been a month. We got to do this shit once a month. So fuck it.
We're contractually obligated to.
Okay, got it. I saw the devil and everything, so I was like, okay, maybe there's something I'm unaware of.
No, this is just, folks, we're so
here.
glad you're here. We really give a shit. Let's talk.
Speak for yourself. I enjoy this. But this is my social time for the month. Before we even get into the hellos and everything, I want to share. I'm an influencer. People like me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a package in the mail. Interesting thing. Now, y'all know, we're coming up with the season for it. Y'all remember Carpe, and that's the stuff that we talk about. We've talked about the boob undersweat. We've talked about powdering your groin, white jasmine scent. As I'm knocking everything over. The underarm wipes because y'all know the season is coming. It's spooky. Y'all are going to be smelly, and none of us want anything to do with you. But this stuff, apparently they came up with I guess it goes under your makeup if you wear makeup, sweat absorbent face lotion. And yeah, so I'm very curious to try this out. Was it carpe.com? Look up Carpe. Y'all know how to use the internet. But this stuff is fantastic. I use it all the time. I think it's fantastic. We've all tested it out. We all love it. You'll hear more about it in the coming weeks since it's getting fucking hot out there. But yeah, Carpe, if you want to keep especially your tits and ass free of funk, Carpe. I think that should be their motto there. Really great stuff, though. MyCarpe.com. Thank you very much. And swamp ass season is upon us. That is correct. And I'm telling you, this is the best stuff to combat that shit. And you want to talk about trial by fire? Absolutely. All right. So our producer, hello, Rob. How are you doing? What you drinking? What's going on?
I'm drinking water because I already had whiskey today. I had my whiskey earlier today, and I was just like, you know what? I need to be responsible. I'm cutting myself off.
You're the face of responsibility.
You're sitting at home. You just.
I am Rob, face of responsibility and bastion of good taste.
Sure.
Says the Lionel Richie fan club vice president.
That's right.
Yeah, who's
That's
the
right.
president?
And you know what? If the president's assassinated, I become the man.
Who's the president?
He'd prefer to remain nameless for now.
Gotcha.
Who do I got?
Fine, Lionel Richie. He's the president of his own fan club.
I would be too.
Yeah.
Lionel's nice. Anyway, so you're just sticking with water. All right. Well, Mike, hey, Mike's of Pints and Pistons. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Hey,
And
guys.
what you drinking, my good man?
Beer. Beer.
Come on. That's it? Give us a little more.
This one I'm channeling my inner ginger, and I got my Miller Lite, and then in my cooler next to me,
I
do have-
understood that reference.
I do have some sweet baby Jesus in there too. So
Ooh,
yeah,
that's the good stuff right there.
yeah. Once I'm done with my Miller Lite, I'll go to that. I ran out of my my High Life, so I had to go to the Miller Lite.
You want to talk about bastion of good taste? There you go.
305 some cheap beer. Hell yeah.
And Miss Harry Scary, wonderful to see you again, my dear.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm drinking water, my MTV cup, and yeah, I missed you guys. I haven't been on in a while, and kind
I
of
missed you so much.
yeah. The last 3 months of the year is all just crammed full of Halloween and Thanksgiving and family and holidays, and it's so busy, and I kind of like to take the next 3 months off
Yes,
afterward.
and
So
coffin.
yeah,
This is appropriate and correct.
yeah, we hibernate, we go away, I kind of withdraw a little bit from social stuff and even social media. So, but yeah, I missed you guys and I wanted to come on tonight. So
We're
here
glad
I
to have
am.
you. Oh my God, Davey. Oh, Davey, good to see you. Blackberry Crown. Shit.
I heard that tastes like cough medicine.
Really? The mayor
heard.
of Spooky Empire. You know what? That's it. Okay, now that you spoke of that, I am getting Davey a mayor of Spooky Empire sash.
Gosh, oh, that's so cool.
We're
It'll
making
go
him
with
a
his
sash.
outfit. That'll work.
Yeah. That's it. Because Davey Kemper.
That really would work, actually.
Yeah, with the top hat and everything. You know what? I think we're going to put the petition out there. Davey Kemper should be named mayor of Spooky Empire.
We gotta get him. Fuck, what is that? The
monocle.
monocle. Yeah, we got it too.
At the very least, mayor of Gatorville.
True.
That's fucking hilarious. And hello, everyone on Twitch. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, David, not CEO. And hello, Randy.
Representing Twitch. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. and last but certainly not least, our wonderful sponsor, who is now apparently not in Florida anymore, Mr. Freak Show Unlimited, Matt Allen, is all the fuck way up the East Coast. Dude, how are you doing? What are you drinking?
Wait for the snow to melt. I am drinking coffee. Because
now, you know why he's drinking coffee. Interesting thing. He just regaled us with a wonderful tale. Him just moving into his house, getting the fuck out of Florida. He's in a kind of a haunted house. There was a situation that happened because we joked about bleeding walls. Apparently, Matt has a bleeding wall.
Well, not anymore. I fixed it. But I did have a bleeding wall, yes.
No, well, okay. Well, we need to hear about this bleeding wall, though.
All right. Well, so this place, it's 93 years old. We try and pull up some pictures here that you can see. It's just this god awful, like, if I can get it to show without the reflection.
I mean, Rob, can you bring that up there? Not you.
Okay. So this wallpaper was all over this house.
Okay.
And
yeah.
So, that's Hooper. Ah.
Hi, Hooper.
So there's a fireplace, or there's a chimney that's behind here in the living room, and this was I'm guessing a stovepipe or whatever for like a potbelly stove. You see all this shit around. Well, when the plasterer came in and ripped all this down and cut this all out, he put the plaster on. He put it on there and went off to do some other things, and I got a scream from downstairs. Hey, Matt! And I'm like, what's up? He's like, come downstairs. Your walls are bleeding. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And
Amazing.
Sure enough, they were bleeding. This I didn't take a picture of that because I needed to get it fixed because they were here for almost a month doing these walls. And so, like, that's what I covered it up with. But it started bleeding from like right in there, and then it trickled.
It looks
down.
phallic. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I just noticed that. It looks phallic.
It looks like a sad penis.
Very sad.
Blood penis.
So I covered that up with like high heat spray paint enamel to try and encapsulate whatever it was, and then I put there. Then I put primer over top of it, and then it decided it stuck. So more stuff. Yeah.
Harriet and I had decided before the show there is an old woman that apparently was killed back there and tarred and feathered, and that's just what came through. And she's angry because people are in the house now. That's what we're going
That's
with.
the only issue we've had with that place is that. So
Yeah,
so far, other than the furnace breaking down on the first night I was here,
but
and it was 19 degrees outside.
We've now named your house the House of Bleeding Walls. So congratulations.
Okay.
I love it.
I
love
am down.
Your house is a vagina.
There you go. Once a month it'll bleed. I get you.
Aha! Yes. So
Let's
if you
see
guys
if my
want
contractor
VIP
has a
tour,
picture.
yeah, if you guys want VIP tour of the Bleeding Walls, talk to us after the show. We can hook you up. So all right, so I've got a whole rant that I need to get into. Big fucking surprise. Yeah, let's just start out with Mike. Mike, what have you been watching?
We actually, I think Sabrina's finishing it up now without me. That new Nickelodeon Dark on the Set or something like that. Whatever it was.
Quiet on the Set.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quiet on the Set. We started watching that too.
That's some crazy ass shit.
It's fucking good. It is damn good. Yeah, so she's finishing the last episode up now, so I'll catch the rest tomorrow. But I've been watching that, and shoot, I don't even know, just NCIS, just our normal stuff. We work week, so it's just put on. Yeah, so just put on whatever. So
I like that though. Yeah. You know, that's actually interesting. That's kind of going to lead into something else that we're going to talk about. But so, I mean, Matt, I know you've been busy, with your walls bleeding and stuffing them with tampons and stuff. I mean, you haven't had a chance to start watching anything?
I just got my computer set back up, so I have access to everything.
Understood.
So we've been watching, just finished that Griselda on Netflix about the Colombian godmother of cocaine back in the 70s and 80s.
yes.
So
Yes.
just finished watching that. Nothing crazy. I haven't had access to much, so.
Of course, yeah. You've got a hall pass, so it's all good. So, Harriet, what about you?
Oh, I've been watching a lot of stuff.
Ooh, yay!
Well, some of it's not horror. Some of it's actual real life horror. So, but today I had watched Cemetery Man because I had never seen Cemetery Man.
Oh.
Yeah, Chef's Kiss.
Favorite Italian horror. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I watched that today, but I've also been watching. I have a thing with Truman Capote. He's one of my guilty pleasures about all of his, just him and writing and stuff like
and all his
Yeah, so I was watching the second season of Feud, which is done by Ryan Murphy of American Horror Story.
Truman Capote and the Swans.
Truman Capote and the Swans. And let me tell you, the guy who's playing Truman Capote, Tom Hollander, is a dead fucking ringer.
So they did someone other than Evan Peters to play a role?
Yeah, right? But I love the movie with Philip Seymour Hoffman, the movie Capote. And this guy did a really good job. And all of the women that are in it, Calista Flockhart is in it, Diane Lane is in it.
Ooh, Diane Lane.
Yeah, Naomi Watts is in it. They all play these women that were his swans in the 60s. And the fashion is there. The hairdos are there. Treat Williams is in it. I think it was his last thing before he passed away, before he was in the car accident. So I loved it. It sheds a little bit more light on what could have possibly happened with them. And so I was watching that, and I'm also watching some stuff. I just need to say, I'm going to apologize for any of our Utah viewers, but fuck Utah. I've been watching shit. I've been watching shit on like polygamy, and I watched a mini series thing today called The Program, and it was about these kids who went to all these rehab, these teens in trouble, and all these programs around the country were making money off of these kids going to this rehab for like years. They would kidnap them in the middle of the night and they would take them and keep them there for years. And their parents condone this because Sorry.
I actually, my parents actually threatened to send me to one of those camps. I got this close to being sent to one of those. So yeah, you're absolutely right. It's some fucked up shit.
But it's a documentary, and it's done by one of the women who was there. She and her friends actually went back to the school, and all of the documents, all of their records and everything were still there. So they grabbed them and took them, and I think they're going to be trying to make a lawsuit, hopefully, because the guys who were running it made millions of dollars off of them, and they're still out running free and doing the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
they got the parental consent.
Right. And yeah, some of these, it was difficult to watch because some of the parents were brainwashed into it and didn't even realize it themselves. So, watching adults kind of have to make a U-turn. Kids, yeah, they're 15, 16 years old, but the parents were brainwashed just as badly. Oh, yeah. So a little bit of true crime, or I guess true crime, but reality horror. That's what I've been watching lately. And then, of course, Feud. So.
Reality horror. Well, reality horror is actually kind of an interesting way to segue because there's a movie that Robin. What are we doing there?
That's the Bleeding Wall.
Ooh. Oh, that's 100% some Amityville shit right there.
That's what was happening on that wall.
Or it's actual shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it didn't smell, so it was all good. Didn't taste like I mean, just kidding.
Of course, you have to taste the blood to make sure it's actually blood. I think that works. And hi, Allison, by the way. Everyone in the chat, hi. We're not ignoring you. But there's been a bit of hoopla, as us old people like to say. And I saw it on TikTok because, like Randy, I'm on TikTok very often. A movie called Late Night with the Devil. Now, it caught my attention because I am a sucker, for 70s horror, because that's where I cut my teeth on good horror. And on top of that, anything religious / satanic panic. That's where we got Rosemary's Baby. That's where we got The Omen, all that shit. Fan-fucking-tastic. So I'm like, all right. I personally think, and this is just my own opinion, they kind of piggyback off of Ty West, because Ty West, he did X, he did House of the Devil, he did The Sacrament. Most of the stuff he does is period stuff, but not like 1860s. It's like 70s, 80s, 90s. That's the stuff that he does. And that seems very much what this is. And that seems to be a big trend that's going on now, is to put these in like the 60s, 70s, and 80s and make it look like it's during that time. Now, this movie is basically a late night TV show host brings on someone and wants to conjure the devil. And while it's the synopsis doesn't really the trailer sucks you in because it's just straight up right out of the 70s. I mean, Rob, what did you think? This is where he and I are going to have it out. But no, I mean, just
I liked the movie. I loved the premise. I thought it was really well executed right up until the last 15 or 20 minutes. And I think that's where a lot of the division will be. I think if you're a person, if you're like me, if you want to be like me, I know there's thousands out there. I actually thought what they do in the last 15 minutes or whatever it is, the end of the movie, it went against everything that they had done film-wise in the previous hour and 15. And I think it actually kind of ruined the movie. I mean, I think it's one of those, in my book, this is one of those movies where the ending kills everything that was good about it, and this was a really good movie up until the end. And then they kind of just make this left turn and you're like, what the fuck? But
I find that interesting just because we all have movies and it's like we've got a full day tonight, so we're not going to do it. But just think about those movies that you've watched, the ending killed the rest of the movie. Because there's a lot of like, okay, it was a good movie, but the ending I didn't like. But there are those few movies like The Mist, for example, that destroyed everything before it because the end was just like, fuck you. I mean, I guess, and that's how Rob feels about it. I disagree.
Hold on, Matt, you shared something?
Yes, I'm sharing something.
Oh, please.
This is going to be interesting. Have fun with that, guys and girls.
Okay, Robert Englund, where?
I Monster
Monster-
Mania.
Oh, that was a sharp
So-
left turn.
Well, it was just I just saw it, and after what they had to deal with the whole Spacey thing, now they're going to try and deal with the Robert thing. Oh, good luck.
Well, Monster Mania is different from Mad Monster Party. I don't think it's.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's different.
Yeah, Monster
I thought
Mania
it was the
is
same.
New Jersey, and Mad Monster Party is North Carolina.
Well, then never mind.
Okay.
But
But
still, good
Allison,
luck.
okay, Allison knows who I'm talking about because actually, even Rob, the lead actor in the movie, David, I forget his last name, de something. He'd be a great spooky guest. I agree. I think he would be awesome. Rob actually apparently likes his work. Now, Rob, who's the lead actor from?
He was the Russian guy in Ant-Man and the Wasp. He had that. Do you know Baba Yaga?
Okay.
Oh,
He
that
was-
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the heist crew.
David Dastmalchian.
There we go. I can't pronounce his last name.
Yeah.
He was great. I think
It was
they.
just in a horror movie. Boogeyman.
Yes.
Okay.
Father and Boogeyman.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so apparently this guy is hot. So let's request him for Spooky. Absolutely. I love the whole premise of this was they went into it like some of this crazy stuff that happened on Halloween 1976. This was the broadcast.
It's a found
found
footage
footage.
movie.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
basically
found
there
footage.
it gets queued up as, hey, this is the
The events
this
that
is the
transpired.
full video that without edits that was aired that night, and along that we have behind the scenes clips from the commercial breaks. Here's what was going on that night, so that now you can see the full details.
So kind of like how they did Cannibal Holocaust type deal.
A little bit, yeah. This was the actual program mixed in, like that everyone saw live on across the country or whatever. With instead of going to commercial, they had here's walking around backstage with like a handy cam kind of thing spliced together.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I liked is like all the guests that they had on that night were based on actual stuff that you had seen during the 70s. So everything that had happened, you could very easily see because this character was based on this one. This character was based on this one. It was very entrenched in stuff that actually happened. It really transported you. The look was fantastic. I loved the hell out of it. And if you can see in my little note there, it says founder of Bohemian Grove. So since we're talking about true crime and conspiracy theories, which I love that shit. There is something called Bohemian Grove. You can actually look it up. It's like out in the redwoods, one of these uber rich, uber like high end elite, sort of thing where a bunch of old white men gather and do rituals and fucked up shit. And there's all sorts of what goes on, what we don't know what goes on, and people disappear and da 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 da. And there was someone, you guys may have seen this or on TikTok at least, someone named Ryan Garcia. Apparently he's a boxer. I don't know much about him, but apparently he's gone on record saying that he was taken there and he was tied down and he was forced to watch things with kids happen and that. And he's like, I have proof, blah, 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 blah. And now things are happening to him. And it's all just crazy ass shit. It brought it across my feed. And I'm like, okay, Bohemian Grove, interesting. So I started doing, and then 2 weeks later, this movie comes out, which has nothing to do with the Ryan Garcia thing, but I just found that very interesting. So if you're interested in like conspiracy theory stuff, just look up Bohemian Grove and go down that rabbit hole because it is part of the movie and it is actually, I think, very interesting. So there's that. So from that to spooky stuff, because yeah, absolutely. All right, so Rob, who tell us about some of the guests that we got at Spooky. I've been talking too much about this movie because I love Late Night the Devil. I recommend it, but guests.
Well then, hey now. All right,
Yeah.
We've got first, because it's been a month since we've last done the show, so we've got a plethora of guest announcements to discuss. The
Love that
first
word.
is Kevin Van Hentrick, who was in Basket Case.
Classic.
Classic horror movie. Basket Case 1, 2, and 3. He was the guy holding the basket.
And I think this is probably his first Spooky, I believe.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I don't recall him being there before. So, yep.
I remember seeing someone do the costume at Spooky, but
there's been a guy doing the costume for several years, and he's really good.
So that'll be interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be. Hopefully, he'll have a picture with him. No, good. That's good. Good for everybody. Next, we have, and I know it's one of Matt's new favorite movies. From The Greasy Strangler, we have.
Don't watch that movie. Don't watch it. I was.
Tell us how you
I
feel
can't
about that.
I can't get past the title.
Yeah, the Greasy Strangler. It's Elizabeth Durazo. You know, it's there. You go.
Let me put it to you
About
this:
a
Angie
strangler.
puts that up there with a Serbian film as far
No.
as Disturbed.
Nope.
Really?
Yes.
Wow,
You have piqued my interest, sir.
Angie's.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, that's really bad.
Okay, well, no, and hello, Clyde. I do want to address this one comment because that is the controversy around Late Night of the Devil. I'll see it eventually, but as an artist, the use of AI and not being honest about how much was used left a bad taste in my mouth. There is an ongoing controversy for those of you that are interested in AI actually replacing real jobs, so on and so forth. From what I understand, there were 3 still images that were made from AI, but actually, from what I've read, made by the graphic designers using AI. So it actually didn't take any jobs away from anybody. From what I understand, I could be wrong, but if you want to look up if you're into the whole AI good, bad, however, apparently there is a controversy surrounding this film about using a few images in the movie that were done with AI. I think that's just unfortunately a reality we're going to have to accept at some point because it's not going anywhere. But anyway.
Yeah. No,
Back to
That's
Basket
right.
Case and Greasy Strangler.
Let's use it for good, people.
Amen to that. Let's see. Okay, so yes, Elizabeth Durazo from the Greasy Strangler, and then there's a guy called Alice Cooper. As I've
Who's
mentioned
this person?
before,
Oh, I know her. She's on the Brady Bunch, right?
Yeah. Best known for a cameo in the first Wayne's World movie. Also happens to own a restaurant out in Arizona.
Yeah, I heard that's really good.
Yeah, no, they have a hot dog there called the Big Unit for Randy Johnson.
Yeah.
So if you like big hot dogs, you go out to Alice Cooper's restaurant.
Alice Cooper knows all about the big hot dogs.
I think I've seen her on the
Mille Walke.
Yeah.
You know.
So
well, but this is my opportunity because I'm sorry, I love to share this story. You know, we often talk to you guys and tell you big tips and whatnot to come away with a good story and have the celebrities remember you have a good memory, so on and so forth. So a couple friends of mine were in line for Alice Cooper. I was going away to do something else. I did the big pink bunny costume. You've all seen it 20 million times. And a couple of my friends that were dressed as Joker and Harley, they're like, hey, come take a picture with us with Alice Cooper. Shit. All right. So I went in, took a picture with Alice. And since it wasn't necessarily a conversation sort of thing, click next, y'all get it. I went up, I had the squeakers and the boobs. So I was like, Alice Cooper, thank you for everything. Squeak, squeak. And the look on his face was amazing. Absolutely outstanding. I found out later he was in the vendor room with Coffee Shop of Horrors. We all know Coffee Shop of Horrors. And apparently at that time I had a coffee with the bunny image on it. He saw that and was asking the owner, Nick, about me, the bunny, since I'd squeaked my boobs at him. So I'm just like, I didn't find that out till months later at a friend's wedding, but Alice Cooper asked about me. I can die happy. And that's how you do it. Squeak your boobs to celebrities.
It's kind of cool that he's going to be there because they're having the whole, they're doing the whole summer camp thing and the whole running of the Jasons and so on and so forth. And of course he did, the song for Friday the 13th and stuff like that.
And the mask. Yep.
I think it's kind of cool that he's coming back for May. So
that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And also
meet him, talk to him about the Muppets. He loves that. He loved that being on the Muppets.
I gotta say, there's a song that he does called "Just You and Me." He did that on the Muppets, and every time I see it, I cry. It's one of those things. It's so emotional and so beautiful. I can't help but crying. Just fucking love him.
Well, first, hi DJ. Good to see you. Actually made a show. You're always after the show, so it's awesome that you're actually here. Like you made it.
You actually are here. Yes.
Very cool.
I'm so mad I didn't see you last night, DJ.
Yeah.
Also, Alice's restaurant. And when I say Alice's restaurant, I mean Alice Cooper's restaurant, not Alice's restaurant of Allison's restaurant.
Well, it is still Alice's restaurant.
Kiss my grits.
Thank you.
Anyway, Alice's restaurant, which was called Cooperstown, closed in 2017. So,
that's unacceptable. You know what? Maybe if we get him to take over Gatorville, it's called Cooperville for the weekend.
Perhaps the mayor will ask him.
The mayor could ask him. That is true. Oh, and I just want to tell Harriet how much I hate her because she has been attending all these wonderful musical events these past couple months, and I haven't, and I hate her for it. Gary Newman, Ministry, just, and I want to cry. Godsmack was in town. I didn't get to see them, and just
No. It was my
hate
8th time seeing Newman. Anybody who knows me well. I'm a huge Newman fan, and if he goes anywhere in Florida or Georgia or in the Southeast, I'll try to make it. So, but yeah, last night he played here in Orlando. It was my 8th time seeing him. I missed Frontline Assembly because I thought the show was at 8, but it was at 7. So I missed Frontline Assembly, and it was hot and crowded, and we didn't stay for Ministry. So we went there just for Newman, and we left, and it was bad.
I would have stayed for Uncle Al, but anyway.
Well, you and I have seen Uncle Al, so.
Yes, we have, and I would like to see Uncle Al again, but that's neither here nor there. Bring Uncle Al to Spooky. There we go. Bring
Oh, yeah, that would be cool as hell.
Uncle Al at Spooky would be fucking fantastic.
What about Grandpa Al? Okay, anyway,
Grandpa Al's dead.
yeah, it's true.
He is.
He's
anyway.
very dead. All right, so next on the list, this was kind of a curveball, but it was a kind of surprise. Michael Gross, best known as the dad on Family Ties.
Yeah.
We can ask if he ever felt up Meredith Baxter Birney. I know that's a burning question for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
But he was in Tremors.
He was in Tremors.
Yes, I didn't know that. I remember Kevin Bacon. I didn't remember him.
Oh, he was like the other lead role.
Him and what was his name? Ward. Frank Ward? No, Ward.
Yeah. Yes.
He just passed away.
Yeah, and but Michael Gross was in it, and Reba McEntire played his wife.
Yep.
Okay.
Now all we need is Reba to be there, man. I would lose my shit if Reba came there.
Oh my God. That would be incredible. That would be incredible.
Bert fucking Gummer. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
I have a thing about Kevin Bacon. The school that they filmed Footloose in, this is their last year because they're moving the school, and they asked him to attend their prom, and he's going.
Oh shit!
Yep. Payson High School. I was like, yeah, that's so cool.
All right. See, but now I'm wondering. See, because if like Rand, I know Rand is on TikTok just as much as I am. Kevin Bacon is on TikTok, and Kevin Bacon is amazing because he sits there and he plays his guitar and he sings to his goats. And that's fucking awesome. So I hope he brings the goats so he can sit on the stage and sing to the goats. Because goats at a prom, I think that would be so 2024.
That would be awesome.
Just dance. I mean, they do yoga with goats. They do art with goats. Why not a prom with goats? I'm here for it. Kevin Bacon and goats.
All right, so Michael Gross. He's gonna be there.
Okay. For Tremor fans, there you go.
And in other spooky news, it was mentioned already, but they hinted at this for a couple weeks. But on Friday, they're going to be doing the Gathering of the Jasons. So instead of doing the zombie walk that we have done so many times before, now you're going to dress up as Jason. You're going to start at Pizzeria Uno, where you can have some deep dish satanic pizza, and then some people like it. Some people, it's all right. Anyway, but hang out at Pizzeria Uno, then put on a hockey mask and walk a couple blocks with some other, smelly people.
I got to say, I think the Gathering of the Jasons, upgrading the zombie walk is a great idea. I mean, it makes sense for Camp Spooky to bring in Jasons and have all the Jasons lumbering along. I'll tell you, 13X Studios will be getting a plethora of orders between now and then because of it, I'm sure.
Yep.
And I'm curious, how many renditions of Jason we're going to see. I mean, maybe we should make that a bingo card. How many different Jasons, will be represented during this walk.
There's the pink Jason. There's going to be the female.
We'll have a Barbie Jason this year.
Okay.
I was just about to say that. There will be a pink Jason. I guarantee it.
Okay. I'm here for that.
Yeah.
Discussion with Frozen Empire. Did we discuss Frozen Empire?
We did not. No one saw. Did anyone see Frozen Empire yet?
No.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there. Sorry, Clyde.
Yeah. No, we talked about Late Night with the Devil, but
now, would the Gathering of the Jasons, would that be considered a gaggle of Jasons?
That's a great question.
Or is it a murder of Jasons?
A murder of Jasons. I like that.
Yeah, or a machete of Jasons.
Actually, it's a massacre of Jasons.
There you go.
Massacre of Jasons.
A massacre of Jasons. Okay. So that's the official we're going with the message. So y'all in the comments, you can vote on your favorite plural of Jason's, what you think it should be, and we'll
Murderous
highlight
Congress?
the best one. Congress of Jason's. I like that though. But no, I like that. Bringing in Jason's, I love it. Virtual trademark, or is that verbal trademark?
Well, verbal and virtual.
I trademark.
Sure, we'll go with that. We've been too busy. Give Zool her glow up for May. See Ghostbusters yet? Yeah, it's on our. We want to see it.
Came out.
Yeah, we haven't. I just made it to the theater for the first time this year yesterday. So, but ooh,
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Nice.
I like it. Okay,
all right. Bar just got raised. Nice
we
job.
got a winner. We got a winner.
Virtual trademark.
It's on our show. It's our trademark now. We get it.
That's right. Us.
Nice.
All royalties going straight to us.
That's right.
A bit of sad news.
And then aside on a sadder note of all this, so we've got the we've had a lot of spooky family pass away in last year was a freaking massacre. It seemed like. This year, some of you might know Stephen Morgan. I guess he's been around for multiple years. He was a friend of Brian's, who was a real big friend of the show.
Yeah.
He passed away just a couple days ago. So, our wishes to him and his family.
Toast to Stephen.
Yeah, I did not know the cat personally, but, for those of you who did, I'm very sorry for that.
Each other in passing.
Yeah.
So here's to you, my guy.
That's what happens when the spooky family gets larger
and older.
It's a good thing that we always gather more people, but it's going to happen. It's enough.
Yeah. That's fair. I don't want to accept that we're that old yet, but unfortunately, and it's not even just that. It's just, with everything going on in the world with COVID and all sorts of other crazy shit going on, then you add that in. Unfortunately, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
but there we go. Godzilla. Okay, there's an interesting conversation. Godzilla versus Kong. How many of you are going to see Age of Empire? Are you guys even interested?
I thought Godzilla versus Kong, the last one, was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Thought it was the lowest turd in the toilet. It was that one that got stuck in the pipes and just wouldn't flush. I thought it was awful.
Yeah.
And I loved, for the record, I loved Kong Skull Island. I loved Godzilla King of Monsters. I thought those two were really good. And then they put them together and they made sewage water, man. It was just awful.
Was the -1? I heard great things about the
-1's excellent.
Oh, yes. That won an Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still have not seen it yet, but it is number 1 on my must-watch list right now.
Well, you're going to have to wait because I keep checking. It's not going to. Okay, so I guess Toho and Universal Pictures have a deal to where they cannot release -1 until after the release of Godzilla X Kong. So it's going to be probably May or June before it's either streaming or available on DVD or Blu-ray.
No, my hope is that
not in theaters.
My hope is that Godzilla X Kong just crashes. I'm hoping it just is a bomb and they yank it out of theaters in 2 weeks.
Well, that tends to be the case, though. Those of us that are kaiju fans, we know the Japanese versions are the way to go. The American ones.
Yeah, but you know what? The last one, a lot of people liked Versus. A lot of people liked that movie. I saw a lot of people talking about how great it was, which to me, I was just like, do you got the retardations?
You said the R word. You're about to get canceled.
I did, but no, I didn't say. I said it differently though, so it's okay.
Okay. But yeah, I think the general consensus is if you're a kaiju fan, none of us give a shit about Kong. I got a cool toy out of it. You guys saw my remote control fucking Godzilla, which is amazing. But outside of that, I don't give a shit. But teach their own.
Yeah. So that kind of wraps up all the spooky stuff. There is another spook show in Central Florida, though.
Yeah, and let's be honest, because it's in Florida, half of our spooky family goes to Spookala, so
It's literally an hour away from, or hour and a half away from where Spooky is. So
Yeah.
it's.
And I am very, very curious about their lineup, and they got the Boulet brothers, so I'm fucking happy. So I'm going to be there, and I just saw that they announced the Boulet brothers Dragula will be holding a show on Saturday with my personal favorite, Victoria Elizabeth Black, mwah, Landon Sider, and I'm blanking on the third one. God damn it, Dolly. If you've watched any of the seasons of Dragula, these are phenomenal artists. The type of show they're going to put on is just unmatched anywhere. If you want to see like really dark, disturbing, fucked up drag, you definitely want to see the Boulet brothers. Fucking fantastic. Going on Sunday. I unfortunately, me personally, I think I'm gonna have to make a Saturday just because I want to see the performance because I've got something else going on Sunday. But a lot of spooky people are gonna be going to Spookala, and their list is pretty fucking good, man. I mean, they've got Matthew Lillard. I mean, have you guys taken a look? Cassandra Peterson. They've got a bunch of
whiskey.
Crowd.
It's too expensive for whiskey. You should knock that off, Matthew Lillard. Knock that the fuck off. No one should be charging.
Metallica did it too, and it was ridiculous.
Yeah, $150 for whiskey. Suck my balls. No.
See, suck the balls with or without the carpe, to make them nice and sweat free. MyCarpe.com, people.
Chill moment.
Please put this product inside your mouth. It has not been tested by the FDA. It is not for human consumption. External use only.
Yeah.
Folks, gentlemen, there's nothing worse than dragging a dry nutsack across your partner's chin or forehead. Use mycarpe.com for the right supplies.
It's true. It's true. It's Florida summer, balls get that much worse. So, not that I know from experience or anything.
Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
Stuck to your leg.
So, I mean, are any of you guys, thinking about stopping by Spookala with, their incredible guest list?
Yeah, we weren't confident.
I figured you weren't going, Matt. I mean, you're kind of a long term.
Hey, I'm going to be coming down for shows and stuff, but no.
No, as a vendor, it is no longer a good idea to be a vendor there. But if you got a ticket like the average schmo, hey, why not?
Yeah, I mean, they've everyone. Jamie Lynn Bauer from which I remember him from Sweeney Todd personally. I loved him in that. But Vecna and Stranger Things, so they got the Stranger Things people there. Cassandra Peterson. They got Eli Roth, man. They got Eli fucking Roth.
They've got a great lineup, and I wish them well. It gets to be too expensive for me personally.
Yeah.
And I kind of go. I like going to Spooky because it's at the hotel.
Yes.
And I can get a room. And if I'm gonna go and hang out and be there all day, I need a place where I can go and take my shit and relax. And I don't think Spookala's offering that.
No, it's not. It's very much a one-day show. I mean, everyone I know going, it's what day are you going? Not a weekend. Yeah. No one does that. It's not a party show. It's just to go get your autographs. I think that's the, that's the thing there.
And I wish them well. I don't wish anybody ill will, but my loyalty lies with Spooky. Always has, always will. So.
Yeah, I don't think it necessarily needs to be a contest. I honestly think they're two just very different shows.
Yeah.
Agreed. I mean, for the Boulet brothers, I'm going to Spookala just for the Boulet brothers, and and well, then of course Wayne Knight. Of course, Wayne Knight is going. Speaking of Newman.
Yep.
Yeah, David Arquette, who is, as we've seen, his first convention was spooky, and those of us that are like old, we remember just. I'll never forget. There's nothing like someone coming to a convention, and those of you that have brought people to Spooky, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When they go into Spooky and their eyes are like bigger than their head because they can't just process what they're seeing. I remember David Arquette being that person, just overwhelmed at everything that was going on at Spooky.
I remember shenanigans at the pool.
Yeah,
that's what I remember. Yeah,
that reminds me. Talking about things that we were watching and stuff like that. We just watched Bone Tomahawk for the first time. He's in that too. Great movie. Oh my God.
It is.
Never seen it.
graphic.
Like, it was awesome for a Western horror. They need to do more of that.
I watched that. Rob told me there was a scene in there that made him cringe.
Yeah.
And he just
Was that
couldn't.
the flask the flask scene?
The splitting open.
Oh, that part. Yeah.
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 He,
I think that
he
was before Terrifier too.
Yeah, and he couldn't watch it. He was it was traumatizing to him, and I watched it, and of course it didn't bother me an iota. And I watched it, but it is a great movie. I will recommend it.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see it sooner.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got a great cast. A great cast.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, something else to put on the list.
Kurt Russell with impressive facial hair as always.
As always.
That's true. Kurt Russell, I mean, national fucking legend. Mwah. National deity. Oh, and just
Sid
going
Haig
back to
was in it. Sid Haig was in it for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
David
we love
Arquette.
Sid. We love Uncle Sid.
What's his name? Patrick from the Insidious movies.
Patrick Duffy.
No, not Duffy.
Patrick Swayze. I don't fucking know.
No, he's also plays Insidious and what's the other one?
Oh, Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson. Yes, yeah, he's in it as well. It's
I like
just a
Patrick
really
Wilson.
good cat. And the old dude that was the dad in Step Brothers, he's in it.
Yeah, I think he just
Oh,
died.
yeah,
didn't he?
that guy.
Matthew Fox is in it. It's a great sit down and watch it. Trust me, you'll love it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
The dad and Step Brothers also in Burn After Reading, which is
Oh,
a
that
great
now
movie.
there's a great movie.
Oh, and Cabin in the Woods. And, yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That guy. He's that
All
guy.
right, bring that guy to Spooky. That's who we want.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm into it.
100% agree.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, but just going back to
Honestly, those are the kinds of people I love. The character actors. It's like, yeah, I might not remember their name off the top of my head, but you show me a picture of them, and I'll just list every single movie they were ever in.
That's why I'm super stoked to be up here. And Chiller is in New Jersey, and
Yeah.
Oh,
not
yeah.
far. And that show gets all those characters. Those guys.
That's just FYI, because that's one of those shows we've been talking about going to forever. We never make it because we just got too much stuff going down here.
Oh, you got a place to stay.
Sweet.
Make sure you buy your tickets as soon as they go on sale, because that is a
Oh, I
con
know,
that
I've heard.
they have
Well, we're gonna
limited.
be
They
vending.
sell out super quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go then. Good for you. Good for
Absolutely.
you.
Maybe next year. We're
Yeah.
still
Okay.
waiting to hear from Dragon Con.
All right, just to go back to Spookology for a second. I'm just looking at the guest list. Adrian Barbeau.
Woohoo!
Dude, Adrian.
Spooky's never gotten her.
The Fog is one thing,
Yeah.
but Cannonball Run, she has got the epitome of perfect breasts. Like, if I ever went to like a plastic surgeon and was going to get a lift or whatever, that's the picture I would show him. Her in Cannonball Run.
Give me the Barbeau, please.
Yeah, I want the Barbeau. I just thought that was worth mentioning, as well as, and our friend David, who passed unfortunately, miss you, David. Puddle's Pity Party, and you've all seen this guy. If you probably won't focus.
Yeah,
there you
there
go.
you go.
Yep.
Yeah, he's actually going to be at Spookala, so I find that very fascinating. So it'd be very interesting to see how this all plays out. Oh, and Rory Culkin, because now the Culkins are kind of like the Baldwin brothers now. There's like 50 million of them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think there's
Only
three.
2 are doing them. Anything.
I thought there was like 3 that are doing.
Macaulay married well.
Possibly. Okay. All right. So other than that, let's see. So Matt, I mean, I know you've been busy with the house and everything. Has Freak Show Unlimited started doing anything that we should know about?
We're working on a bunch of stuff. I've got
That's very descriptive. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
We can't wait
Working-
to see what you're possibly working on.
I am.
Dude, we're excited.
If it's a secret,
I've still got shit going down. Like I'm
You still
working
got
on my
bleeding
basement. I still
walls.
got stuff to do. I've got bleeding walls. But we will have our own coffee soon.
Awesome.
Is it going to be called Bleeding Walls Coffee?
No, it's gonna be called Grindhouse.
Grindhouse. Okay.
Okay. But you got to work the bleeding walls in there somewhere.
Well,
Anyway.
maybe I'll change one of the. Yeah, we'll see.
Flavors.
Maybe I'll change one of the labels. But I think we're gonna do like 3 non-flavored, 3 flavored, and then 1 seasonal every quarter.
Nice. I like it. I'm here for it. All right. Another interesting thing, and I'm sure like Harriet knows this. Do y'all know what today is?
Woohoo!
Harriet, what is today?
Sunday.
Today is Breakfast Club Day. It is the 40th anniversary of the day that the geek, the brain, the princess, the athlete, the basket case all went into detention and came out friends at the end of the day. So happy Breakfast Club Day.
Does Barry Manilow know you raid his wardrobe?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Okay, you know what? Let's go around your favorite Breakfast Club line.
Can you hear this? You want me to turn it?
Turn it up.
Oh God! All right, Mike. What about you? What's yours?
There's so many. Shit.
Just like we like quote the movie regularly.
So many good ones. I mean, my favorite is fuck. What was it? God damn it! Come back to me. I forgot. It's
Yeah, my favorite one is that you're a neo maxi zoom dweeby.
You know, I actually just quoted that at work last week.
And every time I see a screw on the floor, I think the world's in a perfect place.
Benja gets up. We'll all get up. It'll be anarchy. And Spooky
Screws fall out all the time. The world is in a perfect place. Yep, that is.
And Spooky has had Molly Ringwald and Anthony Michael Hall, who's been a couple of times, and a wonderful fucking guest.
Yes.
Anthony Michael Hall is in like top 10 of best guests Spooky. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
So Matt, what about you? What would you say your favorite Breakfast Club quote is?
Well, I've probably seen it maybe once or twice in my life. I can quote it to save my life. Sorry.
Matt's in the doghouse now.
Demi, we're just too Gen X for words.
Seriously, yeah. Yeah, but you know what's funny is it's like now that you watch it now, I think we relate more to the principal than we do to the kids.
That's sad.
That is sad.
Yeah, that is sad.
I like to think I relate more to Elias Kotis.
Yeah, the janitor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That wasn't Elias Kotis.
I to this place. That actually is me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
elementary school.
Mess with the bull and you'll get the horns. I love that. So, Rob, what about you? What's your favorite one?
Well, the screw line was mine.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
The part where Bender sees Molly Ringwald's white cotton panties just dives right in.
Actually, fun fact. Years ago, I won a contest because this is back when Facebook was still kind of cool, like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
When it's like you would see the things you followed instead of just ads every 3, boom. But
yeah,
it was a company I was following, a video game company said, hey, just leave us a quote, any quote at all, and we're gonna do a contest. And so I wrote out, blonde walks into a bar, pig under one arm, salami under the other. Bartender says,
I don't think we ever got the fun pointed out, did we?
All right, so hold on. Matt's got something for us.
Yeah, okay. So I forgot I had this on my screen here.
Oh, sweet.
So that's kind of where we're going with it, I think.
I dig that. That's very cool.
So why did it not? Ah! Oops, shit. What did I do? All right, let's try that again, shall we? Sorry, guys. Live show! show! There we go.
But I'll say, just going back to the Breakfast Club for a minute. Interesting thing. Judd Nelson. Now, we all know Judd Nelson, John Bender, blah, blah, blah. There is a movie he was a part of not too long ago, and I love disturbing horror shit. I am 100%. That's totally my thing. If y'all have heard of Joseph Fritzl, and I believe this was in Germany or Austria, obviously. This was the guy that his 16 or 17-year-old daughter, he locked her in the basement and apparently had kids with her, and those kids were raised down there, and it had like 4 kids. So he had this whole separate family in the basement for like 18 years. Really, really fucked up shit. And I think like that's more fucked up than like some of the serial killers and whatnot. So he impregnated his daughter, and one of the babies died, all this crazy shit. And of course, there had to be a movie made about it. Who do you think the dad is but Judd fucking Nelson?
Ew, really?
Uh-huh.
I
It's
would have
called
turned that one down.
Yeah, it's called The Girl in the Basement. I actually kind of like when they play serial killers because I know there was the one, and Harriet, you know this one, In Dreams with Robert Downey Jr.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah.
It wasn't a great movie, but it was an interesting choice for him. And I like it when they start playing serial killers because I go down those rabbit holes.
Right.
But yeah, it's called The Girl in the Basement, and the dad is Judd Nelson. Yeah.
Creepy.
Called Girl in the Basement. Very creepy, and it's kind of like Hallmark, and they kind of made a happy ending as much as you could out of it.
Yeah.
But Judd Nelson goes seriously fucking dark creepy with it. And yeah. So fun fact. So yes, I don't think Anthony Michael Hall would have taken that role. But
All right, Rob, bring her back up. Here we go.
yes, here we go. I'm
So
sorry.
Here's
Ooh.
the flavors I'm working
Oh,
Mm.
I'm all about the apple cider donut already.
Dark chocolate orange. That sounds interesting.
Dark Passenger. That's a nice Dexter reference. I like that.
And a chicory Mardi Gras blend.
Mardi Gras blend. All right, cool. El Cabellos. Interesting.
Chocolate cream.
Ooh. Fuck, I'm hungry.
on. This will be out for Christmas time.
Nice.
Vanilla. Okay. Mm.
I'm here for it. Y'all are getting the first exclusive look at this. Just so you know.
Cool.
Okay, I need to clean my glasses because I thought that said butt maple syrup, and I was like, wait, what?
No,
I don't know why I saw butt.
Hot maple syrup.
Butt maple syrup. Okay, all right. I'll shut up now.
Bigger road. Oh, that's
That'll
cute.
be a fall one.
I love that.
That's cute. Very cool.
Nice.
Yep, that's all.
Very nice.
Pretty cool.
Like that. They look great.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That's impressive as fuck, man.
Who's got a baby?
Yeah, it's a screaming pussycat.
It's my cat.
It is
Jesus Christ, that sounds like a baby.
I was like,
It's my cat. I'm sorry.
it's your pussy. Your pussy makes a lot of noises.
Baby.
She's getting very senior and very, very, very sassy.
You got a sassy pussy, huh?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Mom, Kitty's being a dildo.
No certain kitty that's sleeping with mommy tonight.
All right. Well,
that's a bad kitty. No, Rob, what is this
No,
about
kitty,
you?
that's my papa.
Rob, what is this about Call of Cthulhu?
yeah, I'm playing Call of Cthulhu. I'm running games. So Justin, message me when you're available to play. And anyone else who wants to play, just send a message to the chat. Matt, you okay? Good.
I'm down. What is it?
It's tabletop RPG. It's very easy.
Okay.
You don't even have to have your own dice because we use an online dice site. You just click a button.
Easy poofs. Yeah.
Sweet.
All
Okay.
right, I'm
Can
gonna
I?
throw some stuff together, or some things together, just so you know where do you go to make a character, and we'll do some. If anyone wants to do that together, we'll do it because what I learned with my last group, because I'm doing this for my coworkers, and we all play Dungeons and Dragons together, so this was something different. But they didn't quite get that when you make your characters together, you kind of let each other know what you're doing, so that everyone doesn't make the same fucking version of the same character. And so it's like we've got people who know how to use guns. That's great. They don't know how no one else on the group knows how to treat a wound. No one has any social skills, so they can't talk and get information out of people when they have to
Pretty much sounds
interview.
like our friends.
All they can do is point a gun.
You have Call of Cthulhu and you have no mages? I mean, come on.
There's no mages in the game. Magic makes you go crazy. The whole point of the game is you're trying to get your skills strong so that as your sanity goes down, you can compensate because you actually go crazy. Your characters go crazy. They pick up manias or they pick up, they have psychological breakdowns during battles. It's fun.
Yeah,
So
Justin just said, so all Southern Americans, Florida the game.
it's Florida the game.
Right.
That's not.
I'm down. Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right. It's
I am
Florida
here.
the game. There we go. All
Well,
right.
instead of yeehaw, it's
some
eeyaw.
groups
Okay,
together.
got it. No, and Justin, you and I are going to talk about Judd Nelson after the show because I know Judd Nelson loves these weird fucked up roles, and I love him for it. He was a serial killer and something else too. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, Judd Nelson has really done some really fucked up shit since Breakfast Club. So.
All right, so we're going to start wrapping up the show. But before we do that, I just want to let everyone know we are about to play the Cameo game tonight, folks. So, let your friends know, let your mama know. It's the Cameo game. It is everybody's favorite family entertainment created right here on this show.
Just a quick interjection. If anyone wants to talk about Late Night with the Devil and Bohemian Grove with me, by all means message me because I'm totally going down that rabbit hole. So putting that out there. Cameo game, continue.
Yeah, so before we get to the Cameo game, anyone have any last plugs, anything they want to talk about? Mike, Pints and Pistons, is there anything new?
I was like,
when can we see that?
Yeah. No, yes, we are doing really good. We went viral, which is awesome. We are officially making money. Woohoo! We've made like $10, but woohoo! We've made money.
It's funny, you're monetized. That's good.
Getting a whole bunch of followers on Facebook, a whole bunch on YouTube, all on TikTok. We're doing great. Besides that, just Friday, we got an episode coming up. So Pints and Pistons on YouTube, Pints and Pistons on TikTok, and Pints and Pistons official on Facebook. Find us there.
And this is 8 p.m. Eastern
on
Friday?
8 p.m. on Friday. And then also pintsandpistons.net. That's our official website. That's where all our merchandise is at.
Buy some merch.
I have a shirt of theirs, and it's pretty friggin' sweet, folks. Just letting you know.
He does get compliments everywhere he goes. That is true.
Tops, we got shirts, we got beer mugs, we got totes. I'm trying to get
your dogs too.
Like dog clothes on there. So you wants a hoodie with Pints and Pistons on it, we'll have that. So yeah.
Very cool.
Do me a big favor. Everybody get with your friends and all that stuff and get in touch with Dragon Con and tell them you want Freak Show Unlimited there. We're trying to get this show.
You guys have your orders.
So get to
Freak
it.
Show Unlimited. Tell Dragon Con you want them.
Thanks.
Doing that on my phone as we speak.
Yay.
Even though I haven't been in 2013, but I'm still going to tell them I'll come back if Freak Show Unlimited comes back. That works for me. All right. So.
All right. Well, if no one else has anything else they need to share, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Cameo game.
Woohoo!
All right. So
for that sooner or later.
I could sing something. It's the Cameo game. Hey. All right.
Cameo.
So should be in the Cartman voice.
If you're not familiar with Cameo, if you're not familiar with Cameo, just real quick, it is a website that's kind of like a request convention where you just go, you pay a celebrity of your choice anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000, and they will record a message for you or a loved one. Just give them a little bit of information, pay their fee, and within 5 to 7 days, you will have your own personalized message. These messages range anywhere from, I'm Vince Neil, and I wanted to say happy birthday to Linda from James. Have a great day. That's it.
Fuck off.
$400.
And then other people will just go on and on and on and on.
Gary Busey.
Yeah, Gary Busey.
Yeah. So anyway, the way our Cameo game works is I'm going to throw out a celebrity. Sometimes they've been to Spooky, sometimes they haven't, but you're probably going to know who they are. And you're going to guess how much you think they charge for an autograph or for a personalized message. So now that we've gone through the rules, we're going to go through the first person on our list. Now, a lot of these people, I'll just give you a quick heads up. We brought them on the show before in the Cameo game. But their prices have recently done a lot of changing on Cameo. So what you may remember may not be true anymore. So the first we're going
How
to
you feel
start out
about
with, and it was mentioned earlier today, David Howard Thornton, a.k.a. Art the Clown from the Terrifier movies. What do you think he's charging for a personalized message?
Wait, so is he doing it as Art the Clown or as himself?
He actually does it as Art the Clown.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He
Okay,
doesn't say a word.
that was my big.
300. 300.
Mm,
All right, Carrie, it says
275.
300.
I say
150.
275.
Matt, what do you say?
150.
150.
I'm gonna go 185.
185. Let's see. We have Allison said 75. Clyde is at 400. Randy's at 169. Hey! And Shannon says 200. Well, Matt, you won on the show, but Allison is actually the closest. Art the Clown, David Howard Thornton, is charging $100 for his
Shit.
personalized messages.
Wow.
Not bad.
Now-
I think it would be that bad.
Hold on, I need to understand this. Is he actually talking or is he just holding up a sign?
Exactly, because DJ just said the same thing, and I was going to ask, I was like, I haven't seen Terrifier, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't talk.
No.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I don't watch this shit, folks. I just look at the names.
But
yeah,
this
Brady,
thing to figure out, money wise, am I just getting, just standing there, just waving or what?
Could be. That could be why it's so cheap. He can just recycle that video over and over.
well, one of the things we should do, we do have the screen share. I mean, just pulling up Cameo and just pulling up an example video,
We could. Next on our list.
Okay, or not.
I'm not going to go through that for everybody. Screw that. That's work. All right. Next on the list.
He might write a message in Viking blood that is true.
You may remember Casper Van Dien. You might remember him from Starship Troopers.
Mm-hmm.
You might remember him from Sleepy Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
You might remember him from Tarzan because he played Tarzan in like a late 90s.
Lord of Greystoke. Yep.
No, it wasn't Lord of Greystoke. That
was
was the Highlander who did Lord of Greystoke.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It was like Tarzan the Lost City or something like that.
He was a hot Tarzan.
So what do we think Casper's charging?
I'm just gonna say he's coming to Spookala, so I'm just letting y'all know. But anyway.
I'm saying 75.
130.
He's
We
a
got a
washed up has-been.
75.
I'll
We have
say
60.
89.
85?
89.
89.
45.
45. All right, I think Matt's got this one. Casper is $100.
100 is the thing that. Oh, his daughter is Missy from Stranger Things. That's pretty fucking cool. Oh, that's right, Grace. Oh, you mean Chrissy? Chrissy, wake up! Yeah, who's also going to be at Spookala, as a matter of fact.
All right. Good times.
Yeah,
That makes sense why they're both there.
Yeah, keep it in the family.
He
I
drove.
should make that connection. Okay. Grace Van Dien. Yeah.
All right, so Matt's got 1.5. We'll say that. Next on our list, he's as close as we have to a current day Mr. Spooky Empire, Kane Hodder.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Davey. I was like, Davey should be on Cameo.
Davey should be on Cameo, but he's not.
All right, Matt saying 50.
Kane Hodder is Kane Hodder. Well, everybody knows him as Kane Hodder.
Yeah.
All right, 300.
125.
$125?
Yeah, $125.
175.
175. DJ says 70. Shannon's at 300. Allison's also at 300. Joey Bag of Donuts is not Mr. Spooky, Justin.
No, those are fighting words.
That really is not a positive thing to say at all.
No. Justin, you just put a target on your back, bitch.
Matt, what did you say again?
50.
50. And Mike, what'd you say?
175.
175.
25.
All right, Demi, you got this one. Kane is also $100.
Dang. They have gone down.
Interesting.
Some people
Yeah.
have gone up, some people have gone down, but I think they're all starting to kind of fluctuate. They're finding their like, okay, 300's too much, but I can get more than 20. So they're figuring it out.
Yeah, because 100 is definitely doable.
All right, so next, now he's not known for horror, but I happen to like him, so I just saw him on the list.
Christ.
And folks, I like Harlan Williams. Okay, yeah, you know he was fantastic in Dumb and Dumber.
Butterface.
He's great in Dumb and Dumber as the cop who was
Drinking the piss.
drinking a little. What was that? Grandpa's cough medicine. He's also in Half Baked. He did, all sorts of good
Squirrel
stuff.
King.
He's got a really good webcast
Squirrel
that he
Master.
does. So if you ever get a chance to watch Harlan Williams' webcast, it's amusing.
I'm going to say
Allison is also a
75.
fan,
Marlon.
apparently.
$100.
Two for 100. Mike, what do you got?
55.
55?
Yes.
All right, so we've got Randy's at 101, Justin's at 100. Allison also loves Harlan, so good for her. Dave's at 60.
I love Justin's
125, 45, 75. Well, it's a three-way tie for everyone who said 100. Harlan's $99.
Oh,
I love this. Justin just said, Rob's a lazy cunt, $100.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Next on the list, Jason Patrick, just at Spooky. Jason
7.
Patrick, Lost Boys. Also, as importantly,
fucking guy.
Speed 2.
And for those of you that don't know, his father was actually the priest in The Exorcist. And Exorcist 3 as well.
$80.
Spoilers, $100. That's
70.
fucking hilarious. $32.
$98.
98. Matt, what did you have?
70.
Well, I'll tell you what, you all lowballed this shit.
Really? His autograph
did.
was cheap.
Yeah,
Jason
a fucking
Patrick
nice guy, too.
on Cameo is $200.
Jeez. It's that Lost Boy money.
Yeah,
You know,
I think
he's
Kiefer had a talk with him.
so we'll give that one to Allison because she said 250. All right, next on our list. He's actually done a couple really great horror movies. Even though he might be best known for Kids in the Hall, Dave Foley.
Holy, yeah.
This Band Sucks. Was that the name of the movie?
Oh, Suck.
Suck.
Fuck. Oh,
Who
yeah.
actually also stars Alice Cooper and Iggy
Yeah,
Pop.
and then he also did
Henry
the one
Rollins.
about the corporate movie.
Nether Beast Incorporated, which I also recommend, which also stars Steve Burns. Same Steve
Yeah.
Burns from Blue's Clues. Both great movies.
So yes, Dave Foley has meaningful contributions in the world of horror.
I'd meet him at Spooky.
175.
I'm going low.
230.
I'm going 75.
200 Canadian. Yeah.
200
Yeah,
Canadian.
200 Canadian. 500 toques.
Mike, what'd you say?
Oh, the loonies and toonies. That's the Canadian money, right?
Go
Yeah.
80.
80.
100 loonies on a Molson, eh?
The loony is their dollar. The toonie is their $2, but they're both coins.
Okay.
So, all right. Justin wins this one. Dave Foley's also $100.
Jesus Christ. I'll go back to Justin's comment. Rob's a lazy cunt.
Thank
It's
you.
the $100 club.
All right. Next on our list, he's been to Spooky more times than I can count.
Alex Vincent.
No. I can count that one. Every single one. That's how you do that one.
I think he missed one.
He's missed 3.
The fact that you know that is kind of frightening.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. No, I'm talking about Chop Top. I'm talking about Bill Moseley.
Bill! Baby Bill.
Bill was at the first Spooky I went to, which was number 2.
You went number 2 with Bill? What?
I did. We were stall
I'm
buddies,
gonna-
knocking on the door for, hey.
$100. That's the trend. So everybody.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
$100 from Matt.
$100.
$100. Wait, 99.
Okay, Mike.
150.
150. DJ, Jason Patrick was 200, just so you're asking. All right, so Bill will let you for Randy gets this off show. Mike gets it on show. Bill Mosley's $199.
What?
Oh,
Oh, Bill, you sweet thing, you. Oh, Bill.
I think a lot of it is some people just don't want to do it, but they'll but if the money's right, fine, I'll do it. If you're gonna pay me $200, yeah, I'll go ahead and get sit up and record a video for you.
Interesting. All right.
So
Bill's getting crotchety in his old age. I mean, aren't we all though? That's not a slash. It's
Oh yeah.
yeah.
all right, next one. I don't have their real names because they are actually billed on Cameo as the Shining Twins.
Wait. Harriet, we know this. Lisa and
Burns.
Lisa and Louise Burns. Yes.
Well, good for you. They're listed as the Shining Twins. Their name wasn't even on the preview pane. So
$100.
how lazy do you people think I am? Don't listen to Justin's
102.
Okay,
No,
fine.
no.
Justin slander,
Fine,
okay?
I'll go 100 each, so I'll say 200.
There you go. And that's Allison just said twins 100.
Yeah.
Clyde said 100 for the pair.
200. I'm saying 200.
$99 each.
Mike, what are you saying?
I'm
190.
going to 15.
What was that?
115.
Okay, Matt,
102.
102, and Demi.
What did I say? 99 each.
Okay. Mike's got this one, folks. They are 125 for the pair.
Nice.
You like
So that no. I can't math. How much is that each?
$62.50.
Okay, that's the thing, because what if you just want one? You have a preference for one twin over the other,
Well,
Probably
doesn't that
charge
just purpose of
$63.
having the twins?
Maybe.
It's not like anyone would recognize them, even together.
One or
That's-
the other.
Who's the old lady? All right. And our last one for the day before we wrap this up. Someone that I know Demi's wanted to meet for a long time. Dermot Mulroney.
Ah. Harriet, have you met him yet?
No.
All right, so I know she's with me on this.
Yeah.
153.
Ugh.
I'd go 125.
135.
154.
I'm gonna give. Let's see. We've got a few people in here. Da 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 da.
And I will stick you in an elevator and leave you there.
Man, I'm rewatching Shameless, and he's
Ghostbusters.
fantastic as a heroin junkie in Shameless. So I'm just saying he's still hot.
Well, hot heroin junkie is charging $100.
Woohoo!
Dermot, please come to Spooky.
Right?
All right. Well, that is the game. So congratulations to whoever the hell it was that won. I think Matt, maybe.
I do have a request to our producer. If we play the Cameo game again, I think it would be cool to actually view some of the cameos as we're doing this.
Yeah.
Gotta work.
All right, folks. If you want to view to the audience, if you want to view the cameos, send me money. Look, I got a $1 check from American Express. $1. What the fuck am I gonna do with a $1 check?
Like anyone actually does checks anymore anyway.
You can put that at a stripper.
Yeah. But one of the things that I will say is that we have decided that Friday night the Click counselors are coming out at Spooky. So we'll have our clipboards and our whistles and all that good shit. And Davey, make sure you pay homage to the mayor of Spooky Empire. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So that's that. I don't think we have anything else to say. Is that right, Rob?
Go to visit mycarpe.com for all your genital and facial sweat
Dude,
needs.
I'm telling you, this needs to be in your spooky packing kit. I'm telling you. So
right,
that being done, Thank you, everyone. We adore each and every one of you. Fuck you.